Hello folks, it's 2017. To be exact, it's August 15th, 2017. Tomorrow is August 16th. Can you believe it'll be 8 years since Flip the Script the band was formed and put together? Now, I laugh because when we got together in 2009, it was 3 musicians and we found the vocalist, and we had no idea that 8 years later we'd have this kind of run. And I thought it'd be a great idea for you to get a chance to hear from all the members and hear their thoughts on Flip the Script. I am Al Jones, AJ, HFIC, Flippa #1. I'm your drummer, and I sat back and came up with this concept thinking it would be great to have a nice little R&B band that could do some damage out here in the Essex County area. And I found a bunch of misfits who saw my vision. And we did our first show. Oh my Lord, that first show. If I could only tell you. I have video clips, so go check the Flip the Script band page on Facebook and you can see some of the things that we've done. But that first show was special. We had no idea that the young lady we got to front us was going to help take this thing and move it to the next level. So it was wonderful. About midway through, as we went along as a band, we started doing some different gigs. We had a couple places that we played in. We had a lot of fun. We really learned each other very well. And we became more than just a band. We started becoming like family. And it just was crazy. We had a couple new members join the band. That middle run was even more crazy. And I do want to say that we just performed Saturday night. That would be this past Saturday, because the Saturday coming in here yet. And that Saturday, we did a show at Bunny's Bar and Grill in South Orange, New Jersey. And it was for the Lung Cancer Alliance, and I got to tell you, it was a small crowd, but it was a lively crowd. That crowd in the back room with us packed it, turned the house out, and gave us an opportunity to actually introduce a brand new member to the band. And you'll hear from her in a little bit also. But I just wanted you to see the arc of where we started from to where we are now. It's been 8 years of fun, 8 years of jamming, and just doing what we love to do. And I hope you get a kick out of this when you get to see some of the faces of the group as they tell you their story. You're going to miss our bass player because he's in the car on his way to Georgia, but I'm actually going to have him put a piece together on his cell phone and send it, and I'll splice that in. All right? HFIC, I'm out. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Flippa MD, or Flippa #2, or Flippa Jr., or I don't know. I ain't got no more after that. I ain't got no more after that. But that's I am the young Flippa, the young HFIC. How about that? That could be another one. We can add that one to the. You don't like that one?
No.
Okay. Well, that's patent pending. All right. But I think the most telling thing in my experience with Flip the Script is just I've been in a bunch of different musical collectives, bands, theater company, repertoires, all sorts of things, and there are not many that have lasted 5 years, not even 8 years, you know, until consistently change and add people and try to ramp up our set list and take more, I'll say more risky mixes and things like that, because we feel like we have a great chemistry that you don't find anywhere else. And you'll hear about the core of the group before people that started the group, but I think we all learned from the other flippers and the scrippers alike that come to the shows. We all have learned and grown, and when we go back and look at the Facebook posts and we look at these pictures and videos and we go, oh, I forgot this even happened, and you just remember where you were at that, you know, that one point, and to look back with a group of people and go, yeah, we all remember that. It's such a wonderful thing. And as we move through to now, and we had this wonderful show yesterday, wonderful, at a place that we're starting to love. It's starting to become our little stomping ground. We might have to put a Flip the Script stamp in there or something, you know? Get us a residency or something, huh? Right, man, you know? But as you look back at that show, and you get to see now, we have all these new elements, guitar playing, a new vocalist, the just new faces, and yet we still have the same energy, we still have the same fun, and we still try to embody what it was that made the 3 crazy fellas get together and want to jam down here in this hot basement anyway. You know, it's that spirit and love that we hope will continue for another 8 years, another 20 years, another however long until everybody's sick and tired of us. Because I know I'm stuck with him. Man, if it ain't Flip the Script in 20 years, it's probably going to be Skrip the Flip or something like that. We're going to find something. We're going to find something.
Flip the switch.
Something going to get it. But I love it. I love it. I wouldn't trade anything for Flip the Script.
Alright, man. I need you to be quiet while I'm doing this, alright? I'm actually the only member of Flip the Script that's not, come on, man, that's not here willingly, actually. After the stage play of the Women on the Edge by Caroline, AJ's Way, I was kidnapped and held hostage at 156 Greenwood Avenue for about 3 weeks. 3 weeks is before you. It's before you were born. And held in the basement. I was given sustenance. I was able to use the bathroom. I washed up in the slop sink and the laundry. But that was actually my introduction to Flip the Script. They kept me down in the basement. They made me rehearse. I used one of Head Flipper's old basses. And that was how I came to be in the band. So by the time kind of Tasha and everybody else kind of rolled in, I had kind of been a fixture in the basement already. That's my story. Bass Flipper, number 3. Somebody please.
Hi everybody. It is Tasha Williams with Flip the Script, aka Miss Shay. 8 years ago, graduated to Lady Shay when I turned the monumental age of 29. Go 29. Flip the Script to me has become family. What started out, what was supposed to start out as just a gig 8 years ago tomorrow, turned into something that has become irreplaceable. And I look forward to coming down here every week, meeting with these guys. These guys have become my family, my extended brothers, my friends. And I enjoy performing with them every time we hit the stage. Although the chemistry is hot, every performance is a new experience. I feel like we bring something to one performance that we didn't bring to another performance, either through the music or through our crowd involvement, interaction, or, you know, once we brought in the new people who came into the Flip the Script family and enhanced it even more, it made it bigger, it made it better, it made rehearsals louder, it made rehearsals more fun, and it made the experiences brighter. Now, contrary to what you may hear, I forced myself into this band. I did, and it's fine. I'm okay admitting that. It's alright. Because they don't regret it. Y'all don't regret it, right?
No.
No.
So, yes, I am persistent. I am nothing if not persistent. But it has truly been a wonderful 8 years. I look forward to many, many more, doing what I love with the people that I love, for the people that I love. I love being Lady Shay. I don't have a Flippa name. Songstress Flippa?
It was a little bit.
Patent
pending.
Patent pending, along with the young HFIC.
Not having a Flippa name keeps you special.
Having no Flippa name keeps me special. Yes, it does. And I enjoy it. I love being. I consider myself the first lady of the group, although we have other ladies who have come in and have made just taken us into a completely different stratosphere. This is my home. And this is where I was before I got back into acting. This is where I will stay should acting fall by the wayside. I just love it, and I'm so glad that you all have been able to go on the journey with me. So, thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Regine Revere, otherwise known as La Bella Flippa. And a little note on where that name came from is from my YouTube channel. So before I met these awesome people who became my brothers and sisters, you know, I was singing on my own on my YouTube channel, you know, in my comfort space, in my shell, where there's no one else around me, so I could have my voice out there but there was like no real audience, so it was less intimidating. But now, being a part of this group, after what I would like to call coercion.
What? Who coerced you?
I feel like I've grown into myself and grown into being a more confident performer, and that's what this whole experience is for me. I know that the band themselves have a much bigger history before I joined, so when I came in, it was a big thing about catching up and then fitting in where I can, getting where I fit in. And that taught me a lot about myself and taught me a lot about interacting with other people, because other people scare me. So now I know that I can be a big girl in front of other people. And so that's what being part of this group, this family, that's the thing that's really important for me. And I'm so glad that I got to take this journey, and I know it's going to go much farther than the 3.5 years that I've been part of this group. And so I feel so blessed and so thankful that I met Tasha, Lady Shay, when I did during Full Monty rehearsals, when she came up to me, you went to Hill, I went to Blair, oh my God, let's be best friends. Because that's basically what happened.
That's pretty much how it was.
And note how it was her that came to me, not me, because I was just sitting there minding my own business. So again, I just feel thankful and blessed that I'm part of this group, and thank you guys for welcoming me into the group. That's all. Bye.
Hi. Hey everybody. My name is Lanique, and I am the newest member of Flip the Skrip, and because of that I have been officially named New Flippa. Is that what it was?
Yes.
Patent pending.
Patent pending.
Pending. See if maybe I can come up with something better. Probably not. So I was actually supposed to be in this band a couple years ago, but things didn't work out. Fast forward a couple years later, I just happened to have a night out when these two lovely ladies were singing karaoke, and we just wound up at a bar together, and they're like, hey, so we need another singer, are you down? I'm like, okay, sure.
Literally how it went.
Yeah, that's pretty, I mean, that's how it went the first time too. we were at a bar, Tasha said, hey, so I need some background vocals. I was like, oh, I can do that, pick me, hey. But yeah, it actually did work out this time, and I am so thrilled that it did, because it's a wonderful group of people. I felt so at home the moment I walked into the room, and they have been nothing but loving and supportive and super relaxed. They just made me feel so at home here, and as pretty much everybody else has said, we just had a gig this past Saturday, which was my inaugural performance with the band, and it was just a blast. It was so much fun. I loved being back in my hometown of South Orange, and it was just a really great night. And I am looking forward to everything that's yet to come with this band, and I am excited for everything else that's going to happen. So yeah, that's all.
All right.